Alrighty, so Palworld. I am very late to the party and I don't have a script in front of me, and this is literally just off the top of my head and just ramblings, just just my random thoughts, because there's a lot of stuff that's come out and there's been so much controversy with this game, and I just kind of wanted to give just some thoughts off the top of my head. So Palworld is a creature catching survival game, which is like a mashup of Ark, a little bit of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom elements. It's based off of Norse mythology, so it's got Valheim theories to it. But then the big one, cute adorable creatures to capture and manipulate, just like Pokemon. And people were going nuts over this for I don't know why. I was hesitant to play it, but at the same time, I've personally felt Pokemon's been struggling for the better part of half a decade now, ever since they've tried to do I don't know, actually it's probably been a decade. How long has X and Y been out? Even though I liked X and Y, and I haven't really liked anything since, and just personally. And why are people flocking to Palworld and giving this game so much praise, and then just slandering Scarlet and Violet, which were personally just the worst state Pokemon games ever. I like Scarlet and Violet more than Sword and Shield, but Sword and Shield being boring is just not comparable to being released incomplete. So why are people upset with Palworld over Pokemon? There was so much mess over the designs of a lot of the pals, and yes, I do admit that Boltmane was literally just Luxray, but I could give two shits if the grass rabbit looks like Cinderace, because I fucking hate Cinderace's design. I don't like Verdash, so it's fucking fine. I don't see how people compare Yormantide to Gyarados, or people compare Catnap, or not Catnap, Cattrip to Cativa to Jigglypuff. That's just fucking insane and stupid. Palworld gameplay wise is very different. It's more on par with Ark. I think that's what gives it its strength, because I love those kinds of games. The survival games, my jam. Ark, I have a giant video on Ark planned that I've been working on. I love 7 Days to Die. I love The Forest. I love Grounded. All these survival-esque games, I love those. And Palworld is just adding another element to that with the creature capturing. You can also capture people too. I don't think you can do that in Pokemon. God damn it. The reason I wanted to make this video is people are leaving the game right now because they've beaten it, they played their fill, and all that stuff. I want to find that tweet. Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is from Bucky, this is the community manager. Name of Bucky. He does a very good tweet that I think encapsulates how gaming as a community should be. With Palworld quickly approaching the 1 month mark, it's interesting to look back at my own thoughts for launch. In May of 23, I convinced that Palworld could break 50,000 player mark. Anything above that seemed unobtainable though, and I certainly never expected it to reach in the millions. It has taken years to get to this point, and Palworld only really begins from here. Everyone is working hard to fix the issues and prepare new content and pals. Some of you may have had your fun in the last 3 weeks and found yourself putting the game down. That is fine. This emerging Palworld has lost X player base, discourse is lazy, but it's probably also a good time to step in and reassure those of you capable of reading past a headline that it is fine to take breaks from games. You don't need to feel bad about that. Palworld, like many games before it, isn't in a position to pump out massive amounts of new content on a weekly basis. New content will come, and it's going to be awesome, but these things take a little bit of time. There are so many amazing games out there to play. You don't need to feel guilty about hopping from game to game. If you are still playing Palworld, we love you. If you are no longer playing Palworld, we still love you. And we hope that you'll come back for round 2 when you're ready. Play lots of games. Try different games. And frequently flick through indie libraries and find hidden gems. And then it links to, and Palworld will probably be much bigger. 50,000 seems very possible to me from himself. This guy who can talk to his player base they're respectable people, hey, we know that people will lose interest. We're still going to work on the game, and we hope that you come back. I'm still playing the game. I haven't probably, I'm not 100%ing this game. I'm not trying to speed run through it. I haven't even beaten the first zone boss, but I'm enjoying myself, building up my settlement and playing with my pals, going around exploring, I just built a breeding farm, so I'm trying to figure out breeding and all that, try and make some those really powerful ones. I want to get Anubis, and if I hear someone bitch about Anubis being Lucario one more time, I don't give a shit. I really could care less about designs being stolen from Pokemon, because I really don't care. They are essentially Pokemon, but they have more than just battle uses. Like, sure, like in certain games there are like little neat gimmicks, like give your Pokemon jobs or send them to go and do these raids or do whatever. Like, the closest that I felt like the world building with Pokemon was like in Legends Arceus, when you can leave Pokemon in the village to like do the farming and like do Bidoof and like all that, and you can like have all these new Pokemon living in the village. That's awesome. But like having your pals help you build your home and become stable on your own, that's incredible. That's an incredible feeling. I love that feeling in Ark, when I can just find a decent area with good spawns and good dinosaurs, and like I can just use them to just go and harvest better and do all this. Like, it's awesome. That's an awesome feeling in Ark, that feeling of progression. Pokemon has a shit feeling of progression. It's just bad, like, because they know they have the name Pokemon, they'll win. But Palworld has proven people just want something new and interesting. And this is my promise. I'm still a Pokemon fan through and through. But if the Silver and Black and White remakes are butchered, like I'm done. Like, I am truly done with it. I'm gonna do fan games, because I think the fan base has a better grasp of what Pokemon wants, and do keep the Finanza series going, and then try maybe some of these other ones. I could probably check out Temtem or maybe Koromon or whatever. Hell, maybe I'll become a Digimon fan. The point is, Palworld is a great experience for what Pokemon should be. And man, it disappoints me that people get this defensive over Pokemon when the Palworld devs are just trying their best. Good on Palworld. Coming from a hardcore Pokemon fan, I feel no disrespect. I'm kind of just over Pokemon as it is right now, and I need something different. Maybe Palworld's going to be that fill for me. Either way, these are just my thoughts. I wanted to just kind of try and get this video out as soon as possible, and these are just kind of ramblings and all that, but either way, thanks guys, and I will talk to you later.
I know I just can't miss